A very good afternoon to all of you. Well, today I have brought for you the second part of direct and indirect speech. The other day I did with you the change of pronouns, first person, second person, and third person. And then we proceed further. But I just wanted to recapitulate with you that the other day the sentences that we did to change the personal pronouns. The one sentence that I had done with you was, he said to me, I am a good boy. And I had told you that the first person pronouns, when we have to change the sentence from direct speech to indirect speech, this change happens according to the subject here. So the subject here is he. So he said to me. So said to me, as I had told you, it becomes told. So he told me that, this is the conjunction that we combined, he was a good boy. Now because he was over here, so it was very easy to put that he there according to the subject. Now that, made me think that supposing, children do get confused. So supposing instead of he, there was a name here, then what would the child do? So just to bring out that aspect, I have taken this up again today. Ajit said to the captain, I want to join the team. Now, Ajit is the subject over here, okay? So, when we have to change this I over here, what will we do? So, said to me is, or said to the captain means told the captain. So, Ajit told the captain, conjunction that, he wanted. Now, Ajit is a boy, okay? So, the pronoun that we will use for Ajit is he, okay? The pronoun that we will use for Ajit is he. So that is why it will become, Ajit told the captain that he wanted to join the team. Now supposing this was Sonia. Sonia said to the captain, I want to join the team. Then what would we have? Sonia told the captain that she wanted to join the team. So don't get confused that if he and she are there, then it's easy to change. But if something else comes, this kind of a sentence comes, and what will we do? So there's nothing to worry. You just have to use the pronoun that is supposed to be used for if it's a male, he, and if it's a female, she. So as simple as that. So this was just a recapitulation. Now we come on to the second part of direct and indirect. That is the change of tenses, okay? The other day I had told you that the reporting verb is very, very important. And that I had told you that when the reporting verb is in the past tense, the verb ahead will also change, okay? And if the reporting verb is in the present tense or future tense, there will be no change. There will be no change. So the change only comes when we have the reporting verb is in the past tense. And these two, there will be no change. Okay. Now we come on to the detailed. I have given one example each so that it becomes easier for you to understand. Okay. The first one, simple present tense changes to simple past tense. Okay. He said, I am unwell. Now, said is reporting verb is in the past tense. So, this will automatically change. So, he said that. Now, I, the personal pronoun has come. Look at the subject, that is he. So, he said that he. Now, am is in the present tense. So, this will change to the past tense, that is was. So, he said that he was unwell. Simple present am changes to simple past was. Simple present is will change to was. The child is playing, the child was playing. Simple, okay? So the first rule that we have for tenses is the simple present tense changes to simple past tense. Now we come on to the second one. Present continuous changes to past continuous. Now present means that it's in the present time, okay? And continuous means that the act is still continuing, okay? So present continuous changes to past continuous. The example I have given for that is, John said, my master is writing letters. My master is writing letters. Okay. John said that his master. Okay. Now my, this again is a personal pronoun, my. So we have to change it according to the subject. Okay. Now John is a male member. So what pronoun do we use for John? His. Okay. John said that his master. Now this is okay, past is writing. Writing, and is writing tells us that it is present tense. So we will change this to was writing. Okay, letters. Have you got that? The present continuous is writing, still writing in the present. When we change this to indirect speech, this will become was writing letters. Okay, writing is continuous and the present changes to past continuous. Okay, then we come on to the third one. The present perfect changes to past perfect. Now present tense is okay. Perfect means when an act has just been completed, just, you know. So Tina said, reporting verb is in the past tense, I have passed the examination. Now I is a personal pronoun here, so when we will change it, now look at this, have and past. Have tells us that it is in the present tense. Past means that the act is over, so it's perfect. Present, perfect. Okay, past, it's completed. But have tells us that it is in the present tense. So when we change this, Tina said, I have passed the examination. Tina said, conjunction that. Now we have to look for, Tina is a girl, so the pronoun used for her is she. Okay. Tina said that she had passed. This present have will change to past had. Okay. Had passed the examination. Okay. So present perfect changes to past perfect. The have that was in the present has changed to had, which is in the past tense. Number 4. Present perfect continuous. It's in the present tense. It's just been completed, or you know, it is still going on. Okay. Veena said, I have been playing since morning. Okay. Veena said. Now look at the reporting verb, that's in the past tense. Again we see personal pronoun I. Veena is a female, so what are we going to use? The pronoun we are going to use for Veena is going to be she. Okay. But what we have to concentrate on is present. That is have perfect been playing. Okay. That means had started it and it's still going on. To past perfect continuous. Veena said that, the conjunction, she had been playing. From I have, it has become she had been playing. So had been tells us that it is past perfect, and this ing suggests that it is continuous. Okay. So Veena said, I have been playing. Have is present tense. Been playing. Okay. Ing tells us continuous, and this is I have been playing is present. And when we have to change present perfect continuous, then it becomes she had been playing since morning. Then we come on to number 5. Number 5 is past indefinite to past perfect. Let's look at the sentence to understand. Father said to Ramesh, I bought a new book for you. Okay, this we know, the reporting verb is in the past tense, and said to Ramesh will become told. Okay. Now, let's look at this part of the sentence, which is the direct speech. I bought a new book for you. Now, if you know, this word is very important here. Bought. Now, bought is the past tense of which word? Buy. Okay. So, this word is already in the past tense. Buy, bought, bought. Okay. Now, this word is already in the past tense. So, when we have to change it further, Let's see how we do it. Father said to Ramesh, I bought a new book for you. Okay, this is direct speech because inverted commas are there. Now, this is indirect speech. Said to Ramesh will become told Ramesh. Father told Ramesh, that is the conjunction, he had bought. Okay, so this will remain the past tense, so had. That tells you that it is past perfect. Bought is there, which is again past tense, and had bought makes it past perfect. Okay, had bought a new book for him. Then we come on to number 6, that is past continuous to past perfect continuous. Now, these are all, in the tenses, should be knowing that what comes, where and how it is changed. So, past continuous to past perfect continuous. He said, the child was weeping. Okay. Now, past continuous, how do we know it is past continuous? Because was is in the past tense, was weeping. That means the child was weeping in the past. So, it's already in the past tense. Now, what do we have to change it to? The past continuous will be changed to past perfect continuous. Continuous means that ing will still be there. Past means the verb form that we use has to be in the past, and perfect to make it. Let's see how it is. He said that the child had been weeping. Now, this is past perfect. And because ing is there, weeping, that means past perfect continuous. Okay, the ing tells you that the act, he had been weeping. Okay, so had been is the main thing that you must know for past perfect. Then we come on to number 7. Past perfect tense does not change in indirect speech. Thankfully for you, okay. Past perfect tense does not change in indirect speech. I said to him. I said to him. Said to him means told. And what is this person here? Ravi had already posted the letter. Now this act has already been done. Had tells you past tense. And we know perfect, that means the task has been completed. Perfect is for the task that has been completed. So he's already posted the letter. Okay. Now, when we change it, because there cannot be a further thing. Okay. A further change cannot be made because it is already in the past tense and the task has been completed. It's perfect. I said to him will become I told him, conjunction that. Ravi had already posted the letter. No change. Because this is already, it's reached past perfect, which is the last one. So, had already posted the letter, so no change. Then we come on to past perfect continuous tense. This also does not change. Example, Sohan said, past tense, the reporting verb is in the past tense. I had been doing my duty well. Had been. Had is past tense. Had been is past perfect. Okay. Just remember, had is past tense. Had been is past perfect. And doing ing is there. So continuous. Okay. So no change. Sohan said, I had been doing my duty well. So to change it to indirect, to remove the commas, we will say, Sohan said that. I changes to he because Sohan is a male, so we are going to use the pronoun he. Sohan said that he had been doing his duty well. No change because this is the last one, the past perfect. Okay, so had been, and when there is continuous, there is ing. Okay, so these are the 8 tenses that you must bear in mind. Whatever you have. Whatever tense has been given in the direct speech. Now all these sentences, he said comma, inverted commas open. Now all these ones, this is direct speech. What is this? Direct speech. I told you the other day also it's also called quoted speech, this part, okay? And the indirect speech is called reported speech, okay, which we change. Now this is direct speech over here. He said, I am unwell, all the inverted commas and everything is there. So this is direct speech, and when we change it by adding the conjunction and all the commas are removed, this becomes your reported speech. Okay, that's simple. Then simple present changes to simple past. Then present continuous changes to past continuous. Present perfect changes to past perfect. Present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. Past indefinite, I mean there's just a past tense, that changes to past perfect. Because it's already given over here, you know, I bought a book, already the past tense is there. So past perfect is made by had bought, okay. Past continuous to past perfect continuous, okay. You have to, the was is in the past tense, perfect, the child had been, weeping for so long, and then continuous because of the ing, okay. And past perfect tense, there is no change at all, and past perfect continuous tense, there is no change at all. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, remember it that way, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are present. Simple present, simple past. Then present continuous, past continuous. Present perfect, past perfect. Present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. Then past indefinite to past perfect. And past, these are the ones with past now. So if you remember this, automatically everything will fall into place. So that is how you have to remember it. Now, just remember that past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense, no changes are made in both these kind of sentences. Why? Because they have been changed to the past tense, and beyond that you cannot change them further. Past perfect continuous also, remember, had been is there for, had been, and ing comes for past perfect. Past means had, okay, had been doing his duty well, that means the act had been done, and because it was an act of doing the ing, so there's continuous, okay. But the act stands for he had been doing, that is past perfect continuous, okay. I think a short video is enough, otherwise when too much is given at one go, then it becomes a little confusing, okay. Then next time I will give you the change of words that are used to express nearness in time, and words that are used to express distance, okay. So these I will do in the next video, that will be part 3. So thank you very much for listening, watching. God bless you all.